Rahul Gandhi is back at the Enforcement Directorate office for the second round of grilling, as we've been reporting. He's now at the ED office. The grilling has begun. He's back at the ED office. This is the second round of grilling after 3 hours of grilling that happened earlier today. Then he had a 1 hour lunch break where he even ended up meeting Sonia Gandhi in the middle of that 1 hour lunch break. Now, questions arising on why he had to go meet Sonia Gandhi when he had a 1 hour lunch break and had to go back to the ED. What was the nature of that meeting? Did he want to visit his ailing mother, or did he want to consult her before the second round of grilling as well? Let me take this first across to Manish Pandey, who is on the top of this story, leading this particular story. His sources in the Enforcement Directorate getting him all the updates from what is happening inside. Nobody else, no other channel, I promise you viewers, has this particular information. Manish, I'm throwing straight across to you. Rahul Gandhi back. He's being grilled by the Enforcement Directorate. What can be expected?
Well, Chati, it is going to be a long day for Rahul Gandhi. 3 hours of questioning is already over. He was given a break of 1 hour. That was a lunch break. And now he is back to ED office. And we are expecting, and we have been told by our sources within the Enforcement Directorate, that this questioning will last for at least 3 to 4 hours. Now, in the first round of questioning, he was asked specific questions about the shareholding of Young India, the shareholding of AJL, and also regarding National Herald. Role of some Congress leaders are under scanner in this entire controversy. You can say the BJP is saying this is a corruption case, but Congress is saying there is no case. As far as Enforcement Directorate is concerned, what they are claiming that in this case, they want to find out the main trail, that what exactly went wrong. The 92 crore rupees of loan which was given by Congress party, which the BJP is saying that it was a donation money which was given to a business entity. And by donating that, by transferring that 92 crore rupees, AJL was able to acquire assets worth more than 2,000 crore rupees, and it was acquired also by Young India. Young India is a company which was formed by the Congress party, especially by the Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, and Oscar Fernandez and Motilal Vora. Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have shares of 38% each. Now, ED wanted to know, in the first round of questioning, this question came, that why did you decide to take shareholding of 38%? Do you have details of the assets of AJL? Why this 90 crore rupees of loan was given by the Congress party to AJL? What was the interest in giving these loans, and was it under your suspicion or not? So these questions were asked. We have been given to understand is that he was uncomfortable answering few of the questions. There was not a proper answer by Rahul Gandhi. However, he denied any wrongdoing in this entire matter, and he said that everything was done, and this is a Section 25 company, so no matter whatever happened, I was not able to take any money. My mother Sonia Gandhi was not able to withdraw any amount of money, so there is no corruption. But ED claims that they want to confront him with certain evidences in the case. They want to confront him with certain statements in the case, and after this confrontation and this recording of statement, Rahul Gandhi will be allowed, but I can tell you, Chati, that he will be allowed only after 6 or 7 in the evening, and it is going to be a long day for Rahul Gandhi.
Oh, it's absolutely going to be a long day for him, and from what I understand from you, this is mainly about the financial irregularity allegations in the Congress-promoted Young Indian Private Limited that owns the National Herald newspaper. Now, Manish, for the uninitiated, for our viewers, because it's an old story as well, the National Herald case, very popular one while at it. If you could just quickly encapsulate that particular story and how the Congress has been in focus of the investigation agencies as far as this case is concerned.
Yeah, well, Chati, this entire case, it came to light in 2012 when Subramaniam Swamy filed an application before a court claiming that there is a corruption angle in National Herald, AJL and Young India. If we go back to National Herald, this newspaper was started by Jawaharlal Nehru with the help of certain freedom fighters at that point of time in year 1937. That point of time, this National Herald was a newspaper which was formed by the Congress party as a part of the freedom movement in the country. After 1962, to 2010. This was a period when 92 crore of rupees was given as a loan by the Congress party. And why this loan was given? Because at that point of time, AJL, which was a publisher of National Herald, that company was going under losses. So to revive National Herald and AJL, this 92 crore of rupees loan was given by the Congress party. But in 2010, there was a company which was formed by Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. They were the directors of this company, Young India Private Limited, and 1 crore rupees was invested again through a company which the BJP claims and the Enforcement Directorate alleges that this is a shell company. Through that company, the transaction took place, but the question which the Enforcement Directorate is answer of
apologies about that interruption right there, Manish. Apologies about that particular interruption. I believe Shreya has got some updates. Throwing straight across to you, Shreya, what's the breaking news that you have at the moment?
Well, Jyoti, as you know right now, Rahul Gandhi is being questioned here at the Enforcement Directorate. This is the second round of questioning that Rahul Gandhi is facing, and as Munish was mentioning earlier to us, that this round of questioning will mostly be revolving around the unanswered question that Rahul Gandhi hasn't really given a conclusive answer to. ED is very stern that they want to probe and ask those stern questions about the irregularities in AJL, Young India Limited, and the allegation runs into the fact that there was the 2,000 crore property that has been acquired by AGL and then has been transferred to Young India. That question revolves around that particular case. It's also pertinent to mention that when a probe was allowed by Income Tax, they had mentioned that in the year 2011 and 12, Rahul Gandhi had not mentioned himself as a director of Young India Private Limited in that tax assessment, because of which that probe couldn't be done by Income Tax. So that's also one of the reasons, that the question can actually revolve around when Enforcement Directorate will be questioning, as the questioning is right now on its way in Enforcement Directorate.
All right, Shreya, thanks for getting us those updates as well. We'll continue getting you more